The year 2020 brought a lot of changes for all of us. It was a time of uncertainty as we collectively battled a deadly health crisis that affected the entire world. Children were forced to do homeschooling, parents were forced to work from home, and the simple act of going to the grocery store became a risk. And like everything else, the dating scene also took a hit. During this time, being single meant being alone. Everyone wanted that special someone to spend time with so they wouldn't feel isolated and confined separately. Of course, you can move in temporarily with family, but nothing can beat being in your own space with a romantic partner. The story of Najinski Dix takes us to South Bend, Indiana. South Bend, with a population of a little over 100,000 people, lies in St. Joseph's County, offering residents with a dense suburban feel and a crime rate that is 11% lower than the national average. Even though the city boasts a small-town feel with all the conveniences of a larger city. One main known offering of South Bend is the prestigious University of Notre Dame. The university is known to draw visitors worldwide with its breathtaking design and storied past. Najinski Dix, a PhD student in criminology and an employee for the University of Notre Dame, she was educated, single, and looking for love. At just 37 years of age, she felt like she had it all: a caring family, education, pursuing a doctoral degree in criminology, established and vibrant friendships, yet still she felt lonely and incomplete. If you're a fan of true crime, or if you would like to just hear stories such as this one, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to keep notified. We'd love to have you. Being in a sorority brought additional family and kept Najinski occupied and busy for the most part. But she would always find a way to make time for nights out with family and friends. Late February 2020, while out with friends, 37-year-old Najinski Dix met 44-year-old Terry Hickman in a bar near South Bend, Indiana, and the two began a casual pandemic relationship that lasted for several months. Terry, who was recently divorced, did not want a long-term relationship with Najinski and was not shy in letting her know. He enjoyed the casual feeling that came along with being single and not tied down to anyone. However, Najinski could not accept the terms set by Terry and began insinuating herself into his life in a desperate attempt to win him over and all to herself. She reached out to members of his family for support and advice, offering them money, trips, and jewelry. Terry tried to end the relationship in August of 2020, only after dating for 3 months, by blocking Najinski's number on his phone and asking her not to contact him. Again, Najinski was not taking no for an answer. Her obsession continued well into the fall of 2020 as she soon discovered that Terry and a close acquaintance of hers were in regular contact with one another, with whom Terry described as just being business. On November 12, 2020, Najinski texted a friend and expressed anger that she thought he might be using her to have a relationship with the other woman, writing, "I will mess him up if he tries to connect me with a broad he's trying to mess with or has slept with. I will kill him, literally." It should also be noted that all of this was said in much less nicer words. This comment was made after Dix told a family member that she had purchased a gun in Florida. On November 14, 2020, Dix packed her belongings carrying a passport, a firearm, and a box of 9mm ammunition. She then went on to purchase a plane ticket to D.C. to confront Terry once and for all, concerning what she believed to be a serious and monogamous relationship. Within hours of arriving in the nation's capital, she rented a car, drove to Terry's apartment, and confronted him. Shortly before 5:30 p.m., police received a panic call and responded to reports of gunfire at Terry's apartment complex in the nation's capital. They found Dix kneeling beside the bullet-riddled body of Hickman. Police said Dix was holding in her left hand a gun, which officers ordered her to put down. After putting the weapon down, authorities noticed that Dix had been speaking to someone on the phone during the time of the incident. The person was later identified to be Najinski's mother. Her mother told officers that her daughter called her and said, "He pushed me, and I shot him." Terry was shot multiple times in the head and body, and unfortunately pronounced dead at the scene. After the incident, Najinski was rushed to the hospital, where she complained of memory loss and back pain but showed no signs of being assaulted. Once discharged from the hospital and back in police custody, when questioned about the incident, she continued to cite her memory problems and asked them if they had any information that could help jog her recollection. Najinski was then shown a photo of Hickman, which prompted Dix to cry and repeatedly shout, "Get it away from me," as she began pushing her chair away and crying uncontrollably. On February 13, 2023, Dix subsequently pleaded guilty to second-degree murder while armed. Najinski was given 18 years in prison and upon her release was ordered to undergo 5 years of supervised visitation. This story shows how a one-sided relationship can take a left turn really quick. If someone is declining our invitation to be involved romantically, we shouldn't take as them playing hard to get or that we simply have not proved ourselves to them. People usually say what they mean. You cannot force someone to enter into a relationship with you. This is a free and personal decision, one that should always be respected. So let me know your thoughts on the case. Do you feel that there was anything anyone could have done to prevent this from happening? Do you think it was premeditated or a simple crime of passion? I'd love to hear from you. To hear more stories like this one, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to keep notified.